Today's episode of Coffee in the Car with Jim, the real estate agent, is coming from Toronto, downtown Toronto. I'm surrounded by condos, which made me think of condos. And our first episode was all about the Toronto condo market. And for coffee, I'm at this startup company. It's called Starbucks. I'm not sure if you've heard of them. They seem to be around. Thought I'd give them a try. I prefer the indies, but anyway, that's another story. Condo buyers. Things that you need to be aware of. I'm going to give you two very important things when you're buying a condo. Number one, the reputation of the condo builder matters. It matters a lot. When you're buying a condo, particularly pre-construction, but even resale, well, the buyer makes, the builder makes all the difference in the world. For example, if you buy a resale condo in a brand new building, because a lot of times there were investors who purchased 4, 5, 6 years ago, and as soon as the condominium corporation registers, then they can sell it and realize their profit. If you buy one of those units, where it's a nearly new building, there will still be lots of deficiencies throughout the building that need to be addressed. Who's going to address those deficiencies? It's the builder. And the degree to which deficiencies are cared for depends on the quality of the builder. There are a few builders in Toronto that are renowned for their after-sale service. One of them is Tridel. They do a fantastic job. Another one is Daniels, also very good with after-sale service. So if you're buying a condo from one of those two builders, or rather a resale condo that was a Tridel or Daniels, well, in all likelihood, any little deficiencies that you know throughout the complex are going to be cared for in a reasonable period of time and with a high degree of competence. But let me tell you, and I cannot overstate this, there are condo builders in Toronto who don't seem to care about after-sale service. It blows my mind. It staggers the imagination that they can sell a piece of real estate nowadays for $1,300, $1,400, $1,500, $1,600 a square foot, and then not think it's important to take care of the buyers after the building is built. It's crazy. It's crazy. But like in every industry, there are companies who get it, who understand customer service, and there are others who just don't, who just rely on the lemmings who fall to the slaughter at their feet because they're enamored by the location or some fake glitz that has been created. So that's point number one. The builder matters. It matters an awful lot. Second thing when buying a condo, number two, the reserve fund matters. The finances of the building, it really matters that they're in good order. Now, when you purchase a resale condo, you're 99.9% of the time, your real estate agent is going to include a condition that involves your lawyer reviewing the status certificate. Status certificate is not just a piece of paper, but it really is like an overall view of the finances of the building. Lets you know if there's any litigation against the condominium corporation. And if you're in a building that has very little reserve fund, well, you can be pretty sure that one of two things is going to happen. One, there will be a special assessment at some point in time, which is where the condominium corporation sends a letter to the unit owners and says, you are required to pay $2,000 or $3,000 or $5,000 or $10,000 because we need money in the reserve fund. Or two, your condo maintenance fees are going to go up, and not just a few percentage points, possibly considerably. And why is that a big deal to you as an owner of real estate? It's because high maintenance fees that are out of line with the average in the industry, they affect a buyer's ability to qualify for the mortgage, and they ultimately are going to affect your investment's value. So always make sure that you are buying into a building that has strong finances. Your real estate professional, if they know the condo business, should be able to help you on this, but ultimately it's your lawyer who's going to review these documents and make sure that you listen to what your lawyer says. So that's it for today's episode. Thanks for watching Coffee in the Car with Jim, the real estate agent. Have a wonderful day. And maybe one day you'll see one of those little startup coffee shops, Starbucks, in your neighborhood. Bye for now.